We cut across to Godwin, who's also a friend of Shraddha. Of course, at this point, friends and family members are really pressing and pushing for capital punishment that should be given to Aftab. We also saw a huge bunch of lawyers, the advocates, at a point when Aftab was produced in the local court in Delhi, demanding for the same, the harshest punishment. He should be hanged till death. That was the request made by quite a few lawyers, as well as Shraddha's family members and friends. Godwin joining us on the phone line. Godwin, you must have heard this piece of information. Shraddha's body parts that were collected, her bones, DNA has been matched with her father. Now, we know indeed it was Shraddha who was murdered, and so brutally. How would you receive this?
This news is certainly bad in terms of the information passed on to her father, because obviously it's a confirmation to the loss of the family, right? But talking on the grounds of this case, I believe it's a big closure that we have done, and I believe this case needs to be closed as early as possible, and this guy should be hanged immediate basis. So I feel all the advocates who are vouching for the punishment, rigorous punishment, should be taken into consideration, and it should be served on immediate basis.
You know, do elaborate for us, Godwin, on Shraddha's family members now. They weren't really able to express what they're feeling, but as a friend, would you be able to tell us what's the sentiment among the family members? Are they able to cope with this piece of information? Have you reached out to them?
Honestly, I haven't, and because I'm not closely connected with Shraddha's family, nor I was closely connected with Shraddha. So I won't be the right person to comment on it. But taking it into consideration, I'm sure any family in the world, after a person, as in you come to know there's a loss in the family, there is grievance, as in people start grieving about that. And I believe this is not the right time of getting in touch with their family as well, because we need to give them their space of understanding the loss that they have gone through.
But have friends come together to push for the harshest punishment for Aftab? We believe that there's a call being made by family and friends to ensure that he is hung until death.
Even I suppose that. In fact, if you ask any person, not only people who are connected with this case, if you ask any person in India today or worldwide, this is the same answer that we will get. Because we cannot be holding on to this case where everything is concluded. We have evidences, we have the victim's statement, which was way back in 2020, which is the biggest evidence that we had. And we have the accused as well, who has now been proven because the DNA has been matched. I don't think we should actually discuss on this for much longer and give people a chance to think on this. In fact, we should just take this into consideration that, okay, now that we have found the DNA, things should be concluded on immediate basis, and this should be a life learning lesson for everyone who is thinking of doing wrong to anyone in the society, that you wouldn't be spared.